I said, look, I'm just concerned because I love you.
Kathryn Carpenter, the real story, as her brother remembers.
On Memories, Then and Now.
Sun comes up, the sun goes down. Life goes on while the world goes round. It's a story that's been running for 1,000 years. Faces change, but not the hopes and fears. They say life goes on, and you can't go back again. But like an old sweet song with a strong refrain, the memories remain.
Hello, I'm Chuck Scarborough.
And I'm Kathryn Kinley. Welcome to Memories, Then and Now.
The Singing Carpenters. They were the brother-sister duo that was on top of the world in the 70s with 18 gold records, singing hits like Close to You and We've Only Just Begun.
But tragically, in 1983, the world was shocked by the sudden death of Kathryn Carpenter at the age of 32. She died of heart failure caused by anorexia nervosa, an eating disorder. That's when America found out that behind the sweet surface of Kathryn Carpenter was a very troubled soul. Now we have the real Kathryn Carpenter story, as her brother remembers.
Kathryn and Richard were like most siblings. They played and fought and grew up together. But as they discovered their individual musical talents, they also became partners. Big brother Richard was Kathryn's mentor, her best friend, and a witness to her long struggle. Today, 8 years after Kathryn's death, Richard's life is full. He has a wife, 2 young daughters, and has just completed a special collection of their past recordings entitled From the Top. What was it like for him to hear Kathryn's voice in the studio once again?
It was bittersweet at times. It can never be anything but, because we're always reminded of what happened. But still, getting out some of this old stuff and listening to it was quite a bit of fun. Brought back a lot of good memories.
It's 1966. In a little garage studio, Kathryn and Richard cut their first record, Looking for Love. Kathryn, who plays the drums, reluctantly sings for the first time.
She really loved the drums, and the same way that Bing considered himself a golfer who sang, Kathryn, for quite a while, considered herself a drummer who sang.
Don't be afraid to love and get love returned. Don't be afraid to tell.
They get many rejections, but the two kids believe in their music. Their big break comes when Herb Alpert hears their demo recording of Don't Be Afraid and signs them with A&M Records. The following year, they record Close to You, and it races to the top of the charts in only 6 weeks.
Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Overnight, their lives change. Soon, we're not only hearing them, but seeing them perform on TV.
We've only just begun to live.
The brother-sister duo creates a squeaky clean image during a time when hard rock and drugs are in. President Nixon even calls the Carpenters young America at its very best. But behind the scenes, all is not well. Kathryn becomes increasingly thin because of her constant dieting and shows signs of an eating disorder called anorexia nervosa, an illness where people can literally starve themselves to death.
Those were such happy times and not so long ago.
Kathryn pays a price for being a superstar. Being in the spotlight, she's constantly scrutinized. And with success comes the fear that the next song won't be as big a hit. The top-rated TV movie of the week, The Kathryn Carpenter Story, dramatizes Kathryn's struggle.
I haven't gained any weight that I see. Are you kidding, Mother? I am fat. You are not fat.
At the same time, Richard is also fighting his own personal battle. He becomes addicted to Quaaludes.
Was trying to get my work done and having really a battle with myself. As to one side saying you need to get it taken care of, and another saying no, of course, because I was afraid. In January of '79, I checked into a program, 6 weeks, and thankfully got it taken care of.
Ever since you've been around, your love's put me at the top of the world.
Richard kicks his habit. And in a year, they're back performing once again. Karen still denies she has a problem and is becoming so weak she has to lie down during performances. Richard continually tries to reach her.
I think you talk to any friend or family member of a person with an eating disorder or alcoholism, and you try different tacks, you know, the cajole, the silent treatment, yelling and screaming, anything to try to get through.
I know I need to be in love.
Things finally come to a head when Karen's marriage to real estate tycoon Tom Burris ends after only 1 year. She enters a hospital in New York for treatment, but it's too little, too late.
I told her, I said, look, I'm just concerned because I love you. I'm just concerned that you just don't look well to me. Well, of course, this was just a couple of weeks before she died.
Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
One morning in February of 1983, but after 9 years of battling with anorexia nervosa, Karen's heart gives out. She is only 32.
Karen and I had something unique. Did I say enough? Did I say too much? And I've thought about this a great deal, and I said everything that had to be said.
We will always remember Karen's clear, sweet, alto voice. She left a rich legacy of music. If only she could have believed in the words she sang so beautifully.
Tomorrow may be even brighter than today, since I threw my sadness away only yesterday.
The Carpenters sold over 25 million records worldwide, and according to Brides magazine, their hit song, We've Only Just Begun, is one of the top songs played at weddings today. We hope you've enjoyed our trip down memory lane and that we've been able to bring back some of your favorite memories, too.
Until we meet again, may your best memories remain.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sun comes up, the sun goes down. Life goes on while the world goes round. It's a story that's been running for 1,000 years. Faces change, but not the hopes and fears. They say life goes on, and you can't go back again. But like an old sweet song with strong refrain, the memories remain.